One of the other things that John recounts in his gospel is the washing of the disciples' feet. Now, we talked about this a little bit up in Sunday school with the youth this morning, that, most of us aren't really taken aback by that idea. I mean, sure, our spouse's feet might be, quote, nasty. Our kids' feet or our friends' feet or somebody's feet at the gym or whatever, that might be nasty. But by comparison to what we're talking about here, it's not even close. Right? These guys are walking around with fecal matter. They're walking in, I think we know what that is, right? I don't have to say the other word. Okay. They're walking around in dirt that's been peed on. Just dirt as a whole, sweat, grime. It's nasty. And yet Jesus gets down, the God of the universe, the King of kings and the Lord of lords, lowers himself to the point of washing his disciples' feet. I mean, you think about what it is that he let go of in his heavenly glory to come down here in the muck and the mire of our sinfulness, and then even getting down to the point of washing his disciples' feet. He is exempling for us the kind of attitude that we should have. It is very counter-American culture. Everything being about me, myself, and I. Getting what I want. Being served, not being a servant. And that happens even to those of us who are in the church. We show up at church and we say, what can the church do for me? Not what can I do to serve the church? What can that person at the church do for me? What can my neighbor do for me? What can the person at the restaurant do for me? What can this person do? What can that person do? How often do we actually stop and think to ourselves, what can I do to be a blessing, to be a servant, not even just to people who are within this body, but anyone and everyone that is outside these walls, that we might be a living example of Jesus in someone else's life. That is what Jesus calls us to. That is what he says is great. The goal here for us as believers in Christ is to be great in the eyes of God, not men.